Hey guys, it's Nick, and today we have a little bit of a different type of video today. As today I was challenged by BW Hockey, by him providing me NHL logo pictures in a cryptic fashion that he took pictures of. And well, this should be a fun challenge because you know me, this channel is pretty much about Blackhawks stuff. So, getting into other NHL teams by trying to guess the NHL logos could be very fun and different topic. So, let me show you the letter that was also provided giving the instructions of this challenge. Alright, here's the letter that Brendan gave me from BW Hockey, and it's written, "Hello, you have been challenged. This is a Guess the NHL Logo Challenge. Inside this file, I have 10 cryptic black and white photos of NHL logos. These are both primary logos and secondary logos, shoulder patches. These are meant to be hard. Hopefully it is. And seeing the photos now, yeah, they are pretty difficult. If you are struggling on a logo, I have also made files for each logo that reveals a little bit of color to help you out. Doing this will only get you a half point. If you answer one of the logos correctly without looking at the color picture, you get 1 point. Good luck and have fun. Signed, BW Hockey. Well, I like a challenge. I like more of a challenge than just not taking up the easier route. So my goal is to not look at a single one of the colored pictures that Brendan provided me. So I have the idea where I'm just going to look at the black and white photos that were provided to do the harder version of this challenge. So let's get into the challenge. Alright, so we're at photo 1. And this is an interesting one. It's obviously on a prime green NHL jersey, so a jersey made within the last year. And I do know the teams that Brandon does like. He likes the Canucks, he likes the Blues. And I know, from watching his videos, I know a little bit of the jerseys he has. But the way this logo kind of forms, this looks like a tip of one of the Blues jerseys in a way. Just because in the Blues logo, it's kind of shaped in a way where it's kind of like the blue note and then the wings on going off it, and then there's a dip into it. Now, let's try and figure out if that's where I'm going from. I think this is a Blues jersey and a Blues logo, but could it be a home, away, third, winter classic? The way this is making me think, I know he likes the how they changed the light blue third jersey into the prime green by making it more raised look on a twill logo. I'm thinking by the way this logo's forming, because it's clearly just a one matte color with a raised look and just a one outline to it also. I'm thinking this might be the third jersey for the Blues, the light blue third for St. Louis. So, third logo, Blues, light blue. That's how I'm going to put that in my notes to keep track. I don't know if that's true, but that's where I'm going from on this. The third Blues jersey logo. Okay, this is an interesting one. Could this be a shoulder logo? Now we're on photo 2, I should mention. This is an interesting shaping logo. I have no clue. Could that be a dark, like, blue? Could that be a black? Could that be that could be any color, to be quite honest. So it has a weird shape in this. Photo 2 is a difficult one for me. I can't tell if that's a jersey or could that be the logo, because Adidas, I know the way they made their jerseys before Prime Green. This should be before Prime Green. If not, I'm kind of shocked. They did use more of a jersey material to make the logo. The shaping of this gives me the kind of feel that it could be a Vancouver Canuck logo. It also kind of gives me a feel it could also be the Carolina Hurricanes logo. I'm going to go a shot in the dart on this one, and I'm going to say the primary Canuck logo on this logo. Canucks primary logo. Okay, wrote down Canuck Prime as for primary logo. And on to the next challenge. Okay, here's an interesting one. It's a hockey stick. And there's only a few logos that have a hockey stick, especially like this, the Penguins and the Sharks. I'm going to say, I am 100% sure, this is a Sharks logo, but it's not their primary logo. It's their retro logo, their original logo on their 30th anniversary and their Reverse Retro 1.0. Original Shark logo is my guess here, because that hockey stick is very familiar by the way it's formed. I can tell that's the hockey stick on that logo. So, OG Shark logo is my guess here. And let's go to the next photo. Now I'm worried. I'm worried. I may have guessed a little early on the last logo by saying original Sharks logo. This is photo 4. This kind of has that same look of that original Sharks logo. Or now I'm also looking at it as if it may be the... You know what? I'm now thinking it's not. Because if you look on the top corner of it, from where it goes from the kind of black triangle going down to the white where it's twill stitched onto the jersey, I have a feeling that's a little bit like a light gray kind of silverish look. This is starting to look and make me think this is now the current logo of the Carolina Hurricanes on their previous alternate turned home jersey. So I'm going with the Storm Flag secondary. I think it's now their primary logo of the Carolina Hurricanes. Flag logo, I will call it. So right, if it loads, Canes flag logo, OG Sharks, Canucks Prime, third Blues, light blue, for the first guess. So on to this fifth jersey and or logo. All right, on to logo 5. As you, this one seems very easy to guess. Now I just have to think of if it's on a navy blue or a royal blue. I'm not 100% sure. By saying that, it's the Buffalo Sabres logo. I just don't know if he has the navy blue jersey. I don't know if he has the I do believe he has the current logo, like current color scheme of the Sabres. So I'm going to say it's the Buffalo Sabres. It's clearly could it be the butter knives? No, it's not the butter knives. It's the Buffalo Sabres home, and I'm not saying that. It's the Buffalo Sabres logo. Sabres Prime logo. So I'm going to say primary logo for Sabres. This one, it just looks like the sword shape from the Sabres. That's why I have to say that. All right, photo 6. All right, this is actually one of my favorite hockey logos ever made. That's not a Blackhawk logo, I should say. This is from the Eastern Conference, and it's a shoulder patch. I can tell that's the shoulder patch because it's kind of more a malleable, kind of formatted patch for how they did it before switching to prime green. So this is clearly the palm tree and stick Florida Panther secondary logo on the reverse retro shoulder patch. I know he has this jersey. I have the old Panthers logo, like old Panther logo jerseys, and that's that logo. I can tell by the jagginess of one side of the logo, and then kind of more straighter side where it's more light. That's the palm tree logo for the Panthers. Tree Panther logo. And here we are. If it loads, there we go. That's the Palm Tree Panther logo. And next photo is photo 7. Okay. I think this is another secondary logo. And photo 7's difficult, but I can't tell if that's just a full white base. The way that I could say this has to be a secondary logo, just the way the patch is kind of made. It looks malleable. It looks like it can kind of bend up on the shoulder so it's like prime green jerseys. And the only team I can think of that has a white shoulder patch like that is the Vancouver Canucks. I already said Canucks primary logo. Could Brandon have provided a secondary logo? It looks like how the stick and rink is made. I'm going to say stick and rink shoulder patch stick and rink. rink van logo. That's where I'm going with the secondary of the stick and rink Canuck logo, and there we are on the notebook. That's where I'm going with it. Stick and rink Canuck logo. That's why I think it has to be, because it's so much white on it. If that is white, it could be a light gray, but it looks like a white shoulder patch. So, on to in number 8. Okay, number 8. Add some chain stitching. It doesn't have the same chain stitching as the Blackhawks, because the Hawks is a little bit more of a hand stitched look. This looks like a machine stitched. So that's either, I already said that, the Blues light blue third. Did not say the Winter Classic. I know their Winter Classic has that machine chain stitching, but I actually think I know this logo because I actually have the jersey with this style of logo, but I believe he has the navy blue jersey. So I'm going to say Winnipeg Jets alternate heritage logo. So the Jets third heritage logo. So basically the WHA logo for the Jets. And here we are on that guess on the notebook. So Jets third heritage logo. On to photo 9. Alright, photo 9. This is a difficult picture. I have no clue what this could be. I can't tell if that's no, it can't be a shoulder logo. It's not a secondary, just because of the kind of mesh look of the jersey behind it, unless that's the logo. I can't tell if that's from the logo or the jersey, because as I said earlier, Adidas did use jersey material to make the logos pre-prime green. I really can't tell. I don't want to look at the colored pictures because I haven't done that. I'm trying to turn my head on this one. Could this be Ottawa? No. I really have no clue. And I'm going to challenge myself without looking at those pictures, the colored pictures. This one, I have to probably just throw a guess and just because I am not confident whatsoever with it. I'm going to say the Nashville Predators. Now, if it's why? I have no clue. Does it look like that? I don't think so. I'm going to say Nashville Predators primary. This is going to probably be way off. Nashville Prime for number 9. On to number 10, the final guessing of these. Alright, final one. And following up a difficult one with another difficult one. A very difficult one. All those stripes that form the logo? Is that a shoulder patch? Is that the primary? I would think it's primary. How it's they're very jagged and different colored, like I'm assuming, because there's a shininess to the stitching on the top stripe, more of a matter finish on the triangular shape, with more shininess inside it. Darker if that's not shadowed, and back to the shiny thread. I think this might be Dallas. I'm going to say the Dallas Stars primary logo. Could I be wrong? I have a feeling I'm wrong on a few of these. So, prime logo. So, Dallas Prime, Nashville Prime at number 9. Jets at a 3rd, Heritage at 8, Stick and Rink Canuck, Palm Tree Panther, Saber Prime, Canes Flag, OG Shark logo, Canucks Prime, 3rd Blues Light Blue logo. So there's the guesses, and let's look at the answers, shall we? This was difficult. I will have to admit, this was a difficult challenge. So, on to the answers. Alright, I guess the 3rd jersey for the Blues for photo 1, and it was. So, that's 1 point down. Let's see what I did for the rest, because I still have a feeling I did terrible. So, on to photo 2. Photo 2, I guess the Canucks primary logo. And it was the Jets wordmark 3rd jersey. I was way off here. I still don't know how I guess where I was looking at it, where the letters were and the T that forms the jet, I thought it was a Canucks because it had a little bit of a jagginess. So that is no points on on photo 2. On to photo 3. Photo 3 I was confident with, and I guessed the original Sharks logo, and I was correct. This was on the reverse retro jersey from 1.0, so that is a check mark for 1, and we have 2 points so far. The OG Sharks logo, which is a nice logo to see. Photo 4, I was going back and forth on a couple logos, and I came down to the Hurricanes' 3rd logo for their 3rd jersey, and I was correct, which is now their home jersey, so it's the flag logo for the Hurricanes, so that's a 3rd point on the tally. We have the Canes Hurricane Storm flags. So on to photo 5. Again, I was confident with my answer on number 5, and I guess the Buffalo Sabres. I was back and forth on if it was Navy or Royal because they've switched to Royal recently, and it was on the Royal. I just said the primary Sabre logo, which that is, and that is another point on the tally. So we're up to 4 points out of 5 so far. That's pretty solid. And we go to photo 6, where again, if you remember, I was confident with. Photo 6, as I said, I was confident after the answer on number 5, and I was right. It was the Palm Tree Panther logo, and it was one of my favorite secondary logos. Panthers need to go back to their original look, if you ask me, because that's a better look, and I love that shoulder patch. It's rumored to be the primary logo for the Reverse Retro 2.0. So let's see if that happens. That's a good logo. Alright, photo 7. I said Canucks stick and rink, and it was the stick and rink on the shoulder. I don't recall me saying shoulder or the jersey. It's their secondary logo either way, and I got that right. So +1. That is out of 7 jerseys so far. I have a total of 6 points. That's solid. I was not 100% confident on this one. I would have to admit that. It was a tough one, but it was a good photo how he took it, because he took it right where it splits, where the stick splits the C to form the rink to form a C. That's a good picture. At photo 8, I said the Jets' third heritage logo, and that was it. Reason how I saw it as that, it was because the fact the Jets does do chain stitching in that logo, and I saw the chain stitching. Again, it's not the same chain stitching as the Blackhawks, so it was between 2 jerseys, the third jersey for Winter Classic for the Blues, or the Jets Heritage logo. And I went with the Heritage logo because I actually have a jersey with the same type of chain stitching. I have the white jersey. So let's go to photo 9. Photo 9, I will admit, I had no clue what I was looking at, and I still am like, how did I guess Nashville as the primary logo? I don't know, but this was not the primary logo. This was their Smashville Stadium Series jersey, which I still think is not a good look. So I'm going to give myself 0 points on this because I had no clue. I threw just a random guess because I had no clue this was Nashville at all, because how it was forming, it was just a weird look. I guess where he took the picture was not the guitar pick and part of the A, and well, I had no clue that's what I was looking at. I did not think I was looking at that Stadium Series jersey. That was a rough one for me, if you ask me, because that was like one of the most confusing things I was looking at. And still, that jersey is confusing, if you ask me, with how the font is. So on to photo 10, the final photo. Alright, at photo 10, this was a guest of the Dallas Stars primary logo, and it was the Anaheim Ducks primary logo. That was another off. So 0 there. I forgot the reason why I was thinking it was the stars of the shininess that points on it and the jaggedness of it. I did not think of the Ducks logo at all. I completely forgot about that Ducks primary logo for a little bit, and that's why I guessed the stars. So let's tally up all the points and let's finish up this video. In full recap, I got a total of 7 out of 10 correct. I was honestly shocked at myself on guessing that many right. That Jets in Nashville jerseys, like, honestly shocked me by the fact that I did not know what I was really looking at. I thought I was looking at a Canucks jersey. I did think I was looking at a Nashville jersey, but I did not think I was looking at a Nashville Stadium jersey. And then the Ducks jersey, I honestly thought I was looking at the Stars jersey. Those were difficult. They were. It was a lot of fun. Brendan, thank you for having me do this challenge. It was difficult, but very fun at that. I was quite honestly surprised I was able to get 7 out of 10 on here, and for it, just seeing where I was looking at it, it just seemed your way of doing those photos were a lot of fun. So I want to say, guys, make sure to go over to Brendan's channel at BW Hockey and give him a like and subscribe, because he created this challenge, and I want to say thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and most of all, let's go Hawks. And thank you, Brendan, again for having me do this challenge.